Mira also quite normal, I'd say. Finka in this meta is starting to become a bit of a
ground for. About to find a fight on Brown and just almost whiffs that entirely.
Just seems to be coming down from the planks area. They need to go for the push, and indeed he will do so as well. Now for that challenge first. A flawless to start it off. Jumping over, doesn't quite spot the player who gets saved by. But it's only two players left on the side of Elevate. The plans will be attempted. Napu needs to go for the perfect cover here as Leon is about to swing around the corner. He didn't see the feet, and it's going to phone call. He hears the noise. He knows someone is out there, spots it, and gets the entry yet once more. Perfectly lurking Nerix.
Look at all the bodies and players that are stacked up, and well, not for very long. A double down as well.
Somebody's not blind him. That one will, and now they can just start to push in. However, a player on the white stairs is going to be able to pick up a double kill there. Crying.
He's found two for his measure, but it's Sapper that gets dropped, and it's another one. A quad for Crying on their way to a single floor to hold. And there's at least some revenge for his four other players. I think Crying was...
Aces takes a lot of damage. Sapper deals some more as well. Finds the head, finds the diffuser with 15 seconds left. It's gone for the second gunshot, but Nay is going to be able to actually pick up a double kill from this position. It's only up to Rips now, and Nay with a triple is locking it up. Small pinch of UK Massive there. It's the entry on the side of Aces. It's one to be picked up, but Nerix instantly goes for a trade as it gets traded out. Planks is getting spotted out, but DCH picks that one up.
And it's a huge double down. Rips is the only one left standing, and at least one of them's locked in. A bit of a deep dive and a trade. The first slips by, the second gets the connection. And Rogue are able to gets a rebuff in the laundry, cleans up, gets the second with a wide swing over the books. Red, there's a push coming up the back of the white side of a very destroyed bookcase, and it's Prana that gets the edge, gets the bearing, gets the swing. Now, they're stacked up, one on white with Leon above, and they're going to see if they can try and get a connection. But the C4 from deep in Onigiri, it's a laundry's fight. It breaks onto Zulu and Elevate. Verticality, they're trying to find the angle, and the fireplace goes against them. Elevate, they're able to get that diffuser cold. Aces is left in the middle, and although they drop Freezer, they are. Can you really do? Sapper, he's trying to just keep dancing around, and there's the diffuser! Cold on the roof above the skyline, and it's all falling apart. Rips is all that's left, but he's got to pass an alibi to get there, and this first map goes to Elevate.
What an important shot that hit so well on Len. And that is the reason why I assume most of these dirt, if he gets spotted by the players at the 8Ks, which he does, it is Nay that drops it, and it's Onigiri that ends it up. A pretty good out there just yet, and wants to get a drone in position.
Well, there's an early fight. Napier tried to get out of there and succeeded with a spray onto this, but there's Nerix on the jukebox with one. He gets knocked down. Leon is able to get the retake, and now they're going to see if they can stick it. Rips with one more on the backside. It's Leon and Onigiri as the only player left. The double from above drops the single player on the billiard side. He doesn't have the read. There's one, and there's a drop though. Rips picks himself the Goyo shield, and the players on the back once again. Onigiri is all that's left. The cold diffuser though, and he gets a huge take onto Iana. He just has to sort of drop out of there. He's waiting for the fight to come down on Brick. The blinds go. He pushes in and holds that trigger down all the way around the corner. They finally find it, but maybe they can bring back the body balance into their favor. There it is. DCH, a 4 versus 4. Might not know about the second player. Got to go now. Leon, he's looking for the fight and almost is gifted DCH. The drop of Rips gets the opener onto Moto, but it's Nerix and Crying and DCH all over the board, locking it off. Rips with the slow creep through, no diffuser, and two more bodies. And Church, safety, it's a slink and a sliver through, and the first is locked off the board, caught out. Crying's grenade on the top, it's a spray back, but he is found.
Might be used now.
Well, the other one isn't going to be used. Nerix is able to get one, gets dropped, and I mean, there it was from the body. It was a free pickup, and is in fact lost them almost in a trade. Aces goes down. Prana with an important batter cover and tries to get a lock in with the Elder, springing and pre-firing, but sprung out and washed up. 3-2-1, but Nay somehow with the secondary shotgun is able to get one. They're going to go for the stick. The cover isn't quite there. And Elevate just pulling even home.
The kill on the player, he gets it down instead. A lot of damage is being done by the smoke canister, as Leon Gitz finds that one.
It is themselves queued in. They know it was a disconnect in terms of their play because, well, one of them was downed by their own. And this time, the Thermite's been able to do a little bit more. Another spray comes out, and were you just checking about the sound?
Yeah, I was checking about sound as well.
Make sure that if anyone gets caught out, they're going to get caught out. But Leon, actually, from bottom to top, is able to take the take down. Wanted to see if they can just do something to draw some attention. A great take there. Sapper on a quick movement. There's a man on the right with, well, it's Rips with one. They don't even really need to go for the second.
Pistol swing comes in, but the round will
back because they don't want to throw the advantage with 40 seconds remaining. The swing comes though, and Onigiri still present, takes care of Leon, and
after that smoke, he tried to maybe, well, guide Rips or try and see if he could distract him a little bit, but Ace is now from the highway window on CCTV. He's going to be able to pick up the kill and drop that diffuser. They now need to pick it up, but there is going to be the Alva from below that rips them apart.
Here smokes, and you hear possibilities coming as a pop. There's one, DCH. Gets a drop, gets Onigiri back to his feet, but it's a spray through, and it's Rips hopped over the top, gets that connection. Diffuser 2, there's a reveal of a camera, I believe, on the wall behind him as well. Rogue, take club.
They take club with a 7-3 fashion.
And how it's played by these two teams throughout the tournament. Rogue have played it more. It has been an option as the third map for both these teams, but Rogue, they played it against Liquid on one of their opening days, lost it 4-7.
Only no drones left on the side of Rogue. They need to push completely without information in these last 20 seconds, and then the gear picks up one, picks up two, goes big, doesn't know about the third. No, but it does some damage. 2-on-3 situation, a man advantage here as Nay goes down. It's Nerix that gets dropped, and it's Rogue that even though secure him, but he also knows he might be pushed from the back here. Swings around that corner, but Leon picks him up, and that's an effective 3-on-3, but Esprano gets
damaged, and he's going to try and go up white stairs. We've seen it before, and it isn't quite as successful, but Leon's got a lot left to do. 70, he's going a little bit wide with it, and he's able to get it. There's another no! Sap! Soon there it is, and yes, Hash to force that player out of pillars. The drop comes, and the shotgun doesn't quite get locked in. Rips takes a lot of damage. In support there, here's the plant, sees the one player, can't get to the second in time.
Sneaking right in the corner here on green, and there seems to be no drone. He's having some good trigger discipline here, finds one, finds two! And then the diffuser dropped on Nagiri.
Waits for the hatch, waits for the pull, but Leon from white has the kill. 3
on Rogue performing well. Then there would be an Alpha. There he goes, and Nagiri yet once again with a double kill. The double opening, he does it yet once more. And now he's playing around that big window right now, taking a fight to grind. Takes a lot of damage, but manages to survive. The snake jumps right after them. Elevate is absolutely on fire in this round. They brought the aggression.
Seconds, and a smoked out laundry means that Cryan just takes the fight through it. Now they got to see if they can do the drive as well. Suddenly they're popping on CH, and that is it on the third map. On the 6th round, and in amongst it, we see our first plant. And we look like we're about to see, there it is, with that vertical, it comes up the top of white, and Priner on the back of Trophy gets a drop down. Sapper's going to see if he can stick it in the meantime.
From below.
And there's the C4 back together. Onigiri, 20 seconds, goes for the pickup, and the fight on white goes against them. Onigiri's likely to just see if he hits, and it should. So, well, I was going to say it should stick. He pops off, just has to sit and wait, just has to see if he can get there in time. The pistol, the swing!
Onigiri, no way do you do this!
How he was able to get that! Dives, and Sapper needs to find a moment to stick it, but it's stuck to him. The swing round, the droppy utility, Onigiri with one, but the other two are too far out. They learnt a lesson, and that's not to give him second. He pulls himself off, another canister popped. And another bit of a slow there as they drive themselves through elbow. It's a bit of a firing line with DCH as that end, but is the only end that can do not give Elevate anything.
It's better indeed. You do not give them these 1v1. Straight clear view into the side as he sees the head. He gets the kill as well. Onigiri onto 20 now. Continues, gives a call to the rest of his team.
To see if he can get somewhere else. At this point, it seems like the plant's going to go down, and well, that sort of confirms it. Onigiri with one more as he just keeps going. Nerix, however, was a bit of a force, and that's coming from, and as we talked about that verticality before, if it stays away from them, well, that's not going to help. DCH catches an easy prey as Cryan went for just going to see if he can stick it there. The pre-fire over the top. Nay gets another. They only want to try and lean in. They're hoping Leon goes for it, but it's Cryan that pops up over the top, and Aces gets dropped by Onigiri. Cryan gets himself a double stacked up, but Onigiri with yet one. Right down the front, but it's a wide swing from Freezer that reveals one for DCH. It's going to be down the corridor in a second. The pings are there, but he keeps moving. DCH is, the stuns come through, and it's a pop right down onto the head. DCH with a triple kill for being a name that was so consistently Leon with a triple, but Nerix bites back in a post plant. It's a swing onto the Ying. But we are going all the way in this, the third and final map.
But he got the opening kill.
Way to force this kid in. There he goes, Onigiri. He gets the equality. He needs just one more to push that break. And the brink over the side. DCH pops it. No! equaled for the record, but there's still a more important title to take, and that is the one of survival. The diffuser's cold! Rips and Nerix in a 1 versus 1! The swing onto Attic, and it's Nerix! Elevate secure themselves from the brink. They refuse to let APAC go down. EU has